Well, yet another week of pressure for the markets. Nifty was lower by about 1%. Let me take you through some of the top highlights of the week that went by and everything that shaped the market. While the Nifty was lower by about 1%, the Nifty Bank was slightly more resilient, about 0.3% higher. The broader market also did pretty well for itself, about 0.5% of a gain over there. The top sectoral gainer was PSU Banks, that did well. And on the flip side, the top sectoral loser was Nifty FMCG. Let's move away from markets and take you through the biggest talking point. Now we can all breathe a sigh of relief because earnings season is officially over. Let's take you through what the earnings roundup have looked like from the Nifty 50 pack. You've got 18 companies above estimates. Inline or mixed earnings were reported by 23 companies and 8 companies below estimates. From the Nifty 100, you had revenue growth of 10% on a year-on-year basis. PAT for the Nifty 100 companies grew by about 13.25%. Top sectors were names like consumer durables, consumer services, defense, services, metals and mining. And in fact, some names that merit a special mention: Eternal and Titan have seen the strongest revenue growth. Eternal and Mascot have seen the strongest EBITDA growth, and Tata Steel and Vedanta have seen the strongest PAT growth. Let's talk about macros because that was the other talking point for the week gone by. A lot of RBI action that we've seen over the week. RBI's record dividend to the government, 2.7 lakh crore rupees, and also RBI came out with its annual report wherein they're saying that the balance sheet expanded 20.6% on a year-on-year basis. Next up, the price hike when it comes to fuel, and this is not the first or second time that we've seen it. Fourth time in the last 10 days is what we saw when it came to the fuel price hikes. Another 2.8 rupees per litre hike coming in across major metros and all throughout the country for petrol and diesel, and a cumulative hike of 7.5 rupees over a span of 10 days is what we've seen on this front. Next up, let's talk about the currency because the rupee also saw some massive volatility. It went as high as 96.96 last week on May 20, and from there the sharp cool off that we've seen to 95, of course on the back of all the RBI action. That's a cool off of 2% from the previous week's highs. And lastly, of course, we always have to talk about US-Iran negotiation because there is still no respite on that front. Although there are some reports that say that US and Iran have reached a 60-day ceasefire deal, but they are waiting Trump's approval on this. Scott Bessent has also reiterated that they will not tolerate any tolling at the Strait of Hormuz. So we'll be watching out for that development closely. But all in all, it's been yet another week of pressure for the Nifty.